Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome back to another podcast episode. Now, today I am going to actually talk about the future of gaming. More particularly, what I feel like the future of crossplay. Okay, so I'll have to start with a story that was covered earlier this week as of making this podcast, which is that crossplay was apparently going to be a thing allegedly, possibly on Borderlands 3, but it got removed. And the alleged reason that it got removed was from PlayStation support. Anyway, it was apparently removed from by the publisher's request, rather. And the publisher, in the case of Borderlands 3, would be 2K. Yes, I know that technically Gearbox is also a publisher, which are the developer that make the Borderlands series. But at the time of Borderlands 3, 2K actually owned the publishing rights to, that franchise. So there we go with that. Now, we are not sure, well, we weren't sure. We might be sure about the time you guys are listening to this. I'm not sure, but no one is sure at this moment whether it was just 2K not wanting to do it or something to do with the way Sony operates stuff and whatnot. Still, we are still trying to get all the details out there and whatnot. But the thing is that this is, Borderlands 3 has been out for a while now, so it's nothing super new. But this could possibly mean not the best news when it comes to crossplay in the future, because right now, Fortnite had crossplay, Destiny 2 is testing out crossplay, but they do have cross save at the moment. Warframe, I'm not really sure personally. Between you and me, I don't know if Warframe will ever truly get crossplay. We'll see though. You can't quote me on that. I don't know the future. But yeah, it seems pretty common that more and more games these days are doing the crossplay thing. But this whole thing is a step back, in my opinion. The whole Borderlands 3 thing, no crossplay, the publisher specifically requesting that support gets removed for PlayStation side of things. Again, we don't know 100% the whole story there. Sony or 2K or whatever. All we know is it means potential bad news in the future. But it's not all bad. Companies could get along, play ball as it were, and then crossplay could be a thing for more things in the future. But also, I guess we should also keep in mind that crossplay applies mostly to, PvP games or co-op games. Doesn't apply much to single player games. Actually, doesn't apply at all to single player games. Now, there are certain exceptions. One exception that comes to mind is Genshin Impact. It's for the most part a single player game, but it does have co-op in it, and it does actually support cross-play. So that's actually something there. Now, I'm not sure if it will always be the case that it will always support crossplay. Lots of things could happen. Heck, people could want nothing but single player games and then just do that. Now, battle royale games are dipping a bit in popularity, so who knows? Battle royale games used to be like just a couple years ago, like when Fortnite first came out, then you had Apex, Legends, Rogue Company, Paladins, just the whole battle royale format exploded. Then you had like the smaller companies and their mother all doing the battle royale thing. And yeah, so we would see what happened there. This whole crossplay thing, like I said, it put a little damper on stuff because I personally was one of the ones who thought everything was fine. I didn't think there was any kind of trouble in paradise, as it were. But I guess I was wrong. I guess there was a little more trouble than I thought. At the end of the day, it is all about money. And if one company can make more money than the other by doing a certain thing a certain way, I don't doubt that they would do that, no problem. That's by no means no excuse or anything, but yeah. So I guess my whole thing that I started this episode with about, oh, do I think that crossplay will still be the future? Yes, it's hard to say since this is the first like big case we've had like this since the ways of the past. So who knows? But I honestly think crossplay could and will continue to be a thing for as long as people want it. That is the key, thing there. As long as people want it. At the moment people stop caring about crossplay, that's when, company developers, whatever, aren't even going to bother with the whole crossplay thing. And that makes sense, honestly. If people don't want it, why put resources to do it? But I feel like most games these days are building their game with crossplay in mind, just in case, which is actually a very smart thing to do. But yeah, this episode is just a lot shorter because it's not about me or my life or anything. I just wanted to share my opinion about the crossplay thing. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. The future of crossplay, future of gaming, whatever you want to call this episode. But yeah, with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.